Hello, everyone. It looks like we are now live streaming on YouTube. Welcome to the 2021 ITE Mid-Colonial District Collegiate Traffic Bowl. Big thanks to Owen Hitchcock as the lead and the entire production team for putting this together as a virtual event this year. For anyone that has not experienced this event in the past, it's a Jeopardy-style trivia game for our student chapters. The first round includes a total of 25 clues in 5 categories with 1 daily double. And the second round includes a total of 25 clues in 5 categories with 2 daily doubles. Then for the final clue, each team will select their wager based on the category. So we're using the Zoom chat feature for each team to buzz in by typing their predetermined 3-letter school code after I finished reading the clue and type go into the chat. The first team that I see that has entered within my chat box will then have 12 seconds to answer. If the answer is incorrect, I will enter go again. Then the next team to buzz in through the chat can answer, and so on. And just as a reminder for our teams, as we went through the instructions in great detail during our practice round last week, I will also type in done within the chat box after each buzz in to, as so to speak, clear the board. So teams, remember to set your chat to everyone. And have your 3-letter code ready to send. Each of the team members can buzz in to answer the question. Remember that wrong answers, points are deducted from your score. Right answers, of course, the points are added to your score. For daily doubles, as a reminder, teams can wager any amount up to their current score or 500 points, whichever is greater. Any teams with a negative score at the end of the second round are not eligible for the final clue. So our winner today will represent our district at the virtual ITE Traffic Bowl Grand Championship later this summer. We do have a panel of 3 judges that will rule on each clue. The judge's decision is final. Today, our judges are Jeff Rigner, our Mid-Colonial District Director, Kate Russo, a past district president, and Steve Palmer, the Maysite representative currently serving on the district board. Steve is serving as our head judge, so at the conclusion of each clue, an answer from the first team to buzz in, Steve will give us the correct or incorrect indication. If a correct indication is given, the points will be added to the team's score. If an incorrect indication is given, the feature will be open again to buzz in by typing in your 3-letter school code as a second opportunity to answer if you so choose. But again, remember that any incorrect answer will result in a deduction from your score. So if you choose not to answer on that follow-up, that is fine. That is up to your team. As I mentioned, we are streaming this on YouTube, and we do have a Zoom viewing party set up as well that was sent out to all of our meeting registrants so they can log into that Zoom and have an interactive experience. For those of you that have attended the in-person Mid-Colonial District Traffic Bowl, we have a lot of fun. So I hope those of you out there viewing are continuing our traditions of having your favorite drink and being spirited and lively as we go through this competition. And today, unlike our in-person events, you can yell out the answers because no one can hear you. So with that, we do have 4 teams competing today, as you see on the screen: Penn State, Villanova, University of Maryland, and Pitt. And what I'd like to do before we get started is just briefly allow the students to introduce themselves. So tell us your name, your year of study, and any particular focus in your studies, if you like. So let's go ahead and we'll go around the board, and let's start with the Penn State team. If you'd introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Yoakum. I'm just finishing my 3rd year of my PhD program at Penn State, so I'm officially doctoral candidate, I do believe. And my focuses are mainly in traffic safety and congestion management at the network level.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bello, and I am a senior here at Penn State. And after graduating, I will be joining Dewberry's engineering team in their DC office as a traffic engineer.
Hello, I am Brett Lundgren. I'm also a graduating senior here at Penn State in the transportation focus. And after graduation, I'll be working with PennDOT, either at their Indiana office location or their Blair County office location.
Great, let's go to Villanova.
Hi, I'm Lauren Minari. I'm a senior at Villanova. I'm the current chapter president of IT at Villanova. And after graduation, I will be working at Langen as a site engineer.
Hi, my name is Nicole Clark. I'm a geography major with a focus in geographic information systems. And after graduation, I'll be working at Michael Baker International as a GIS support technician.
Let's go to University of Maryland.
Hello, everyone. This is Ali Kabiri. I'm a second-year PhD student, and obviously in transportation engineering, and my focus is mainly on travel demand modeling using GPS and LBS datasets.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mofeng Yang. I'm a third-year PhD candidate at University of Maryland. I work as a research assistant at Maryland Transportation Institute. My research interest is in big data analytics and travel demand modeling. It's very nice to see you all. Thank you.
And let's go to Pitt.
Hi, I'm Jason, a junior here at Pitt, and I serve as the IT president.
I'm sorry about that. My mic was muted. Hi there, I'm Noah Forbeck, and I'm at the University of Pittsburgh here. I'm a fourth year undergraduate, and I serve as the ITE business manager.
And I'm Josh Klein. I'm a senior at Pitt and with a focus in transportation engineering.
Great, and a great way to wrap it up. No relation between Josh and I, although we have the same last name. So thanks, student team members. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that opportunity to get to know you a little bit. Thanks for sharing a little bit about yourselves. And I think at this point, we are ready to get our game started. So we'll switch over to our game board and we'll go ahead and start with our first round. So get yourselves set. Remember, teammates with your chat, make sure you have it set to everyone. And remember that it is the first team to buzz in on my chat box. So everyone may see something slightly different in their chat box, but as in our practice round, it does go based on my chat box. So let me just get my chat set up here as we have a lot of different things on our screen. And we will go ahead and get started. We did select in our call yesterday that University of Maryland will have control of the board first. So just give me a moment here. We do have our clock that everyone can see on the screen. So you will have, each team will have 12 seconds. Once I have finished reading the clue to decide if you would like to buzz in. If you do buzz in and I indicate that you are the first team, you will then have 12 seconds to confer and give an answer. And at that point, we will confirm through our head judge, Steve, whether that is correct or incorrect and continue through the process. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So University of Maryland, you have control of the board. And remember, answer in the form of a question, and you cannot chat in your 3-letter school code until you see go from me in the chat. So just a couple of key important reminders. With that, University of Maryland, please select the first clue.
Okay, let's start with transportation publications 200.
Transportation publications for 200. TRB published the 6th edition of this manual in 2016? TRB published the 6th edition of this manual in 2016. I had no one buzz in. I just want to confirm, was there any school that buzzed in? There was not. Please show the answer. What is the Highway Capacity Manual? Back to the board and back to University of Maryland to select.
Let's go with 200 safety.
Safety for 200. Factor used to compute the expected number of crashes after implementing a countermeasure. First team to buzz in was Penn State.
What is a crash modification factor?
What is a crash modification factor?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Penn State takes control of the board.
Can we do safety for 300, please?
Safety for 300. This factor, along with vehicles and roadway environments, is one of the 3 general contributing factors to crashes. First team to buzz in, Penn State.
What is the driver?
Answer is, what is the driver?
Steve, is that something we'd like to discuss?
I think we might need to discuss it.
Yes, breakout, please.
Judges will confer. So we send the judges away. We will bring them back.
Nicole, I think while the judges are deliberating, I see Sid sent an email saying that they're not seeing the video on YouTube. But I did just go to the ITE's YouTube channel, and I do see the video there now. So hopefully that issue is resolved.
Okay, yep.
Did we lose Steve?
I am back. Sorry, that was incorrect.
Incorrect. I will type go again if there are any other teams that would like to buzz in, and we do have teams. Pitt is first.
What is the operator?
Answer, what is the operator?
No, sorry, incorrect.
Incorrect. We'll type go again. The 2 remaining teams can choose to answer or not. We have University of Maryland.
What is human factor?
What is human factor?
Yes, human factor is incorrect. It is correct.
Human factor is correct. Reset. All right. So University of Maryland, you have control of the board.
Transportation publication, 300. Thanks.
Transportation publications for 300. In the US, this manual, which standardized signs, celebrated its 80th birthday in 2015. First team to buzz in is Penn State.
What is the Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices, or MUTCD?
What is MUTCD?
Yes, that's correct.
Answer is correct. Penn State has control of the board.
Can we do safety for 1?
Safety for 100. Scale used to classify crash severity. Penn State.
What is the Cabco scale?
What is the Cabco scale?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Penn State has control of the board.
Let's do safety for 4.
Safety for 400. Time it takes a driver to detect a target, process the information, decide on a response, and initiate a reaction. First team in. Pitt.
What is perception reaction time?
Answer is, what is perception reaction time?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Pitt takes control of the board. Pitt, please select.
MUTCD 200.
MUTCD for 200. Longitudinal lines can be one of these two colors. First team in, Penn State.
What is white or yellow?
What is white or yellow?
Yes, that's correct.
White or yellow is correct. Penn State takes control of the board. Please select.
Can we do safety for 5?
Safety for 500. Home for a web database of crash modification factors. First team in, Penn State.
What is the CMF clearinghouse?
What is the CMF clearinghouse?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Could we do MUTCD for 1?
MUTCD for 100. Type of sign that gives notice of traffic laws or regulations. First team in, Penn State.
What are warning signs?
What are warning signs?
Nope, sorry, that's incorrect.
Incorrect. It's open for additional teams. Type of sign that gives notice of traffic laws or regulations. No other team buzzed in. Answer? What is a regulatory sign is the answer we were looking for. So please select again.
Could we do MUTCD for 300?
MUTCD for 300. A group of vehicles or pedestrians traveling together as a group, either voluntarily or involuntarily because of traffic signal controls, geometrics, or other factors. First team in, Penn State.
What is a platoon?
What is a platoon?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Do a quick check on the scores. We have Penn State with 1,200, University of Maryland with 300, University of Pitt with 100, and Villanova yet to be on the board. Lots of questions left. Please select again.
MUTCD for 4?
MUTCD for 400. A flashing signal indication in this color has no meaning and shall not be used. A flashing signal indication in this color has no meaning and shall not be used. Pitt.
What is green?
What is green?
Yes, green is correct.
Green is correct. Pitt takes control of the board. Pitt, please select.
MUTCD for 500.
MUTCD for 500. Color designated in the MUTCD for incident management. First team in, Penn State.
What is fluorescent pink?
What is fluorescent pink?
Yes, fluorescent pink is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Could we do highway capacity manual for 100?
Highway capacity manual for 100. The hour of the day in which the maximum volume occurs. First team in, Pitt.
What is the peak hour?
What is the peak hour?
Yes, the peak hour is correct.
Correct. Pitt, please select.
Highway capacity manual for 200.
Highway capacity manual for 200. A fully access controlled divided highway with a minimum of 2 lanes in each direction. A fully access controlled divided highway with a minimum of 2 lanes in each direction. Penn State, right under the wire.
What is a freeway?
What is a freeway?
Yes, freeway is correct.
Freeway is correct. Penn State, please select.
HCM for 3.
HCM for 300. The unused part of a traffic signal cycle, including startup and clearance. First team in is Penn State.
What is the lost time?
What is the lost time?
Yes, lost time is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Can we do HCM for 4?
HCM for 400. Line of vehicles, bikes, or persons waiting to be served due to traffic control, a bottleneck, or other causes. First team in, Pitt.
What is a queue?
What is a queue?
Yes, Q is correct.
Q is correct. Pitt, please select.
HCM for 500.
HCM for 500. A transit stop where transit vehicles cross an intersection before stopping to serve passengers. Villanova.
What is a station?
What is a station?
No, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Other teams can buzz in. A transit stop where transit vehicles cross an intersection before stopping to serve passengers. No other teams buzzed in. The answer is, what is a far side stop is the answer we were looking for. Back to the board. Please select again. I believe we had Pitt select, has control of the board.
Transportation publications for 100.
Transportation publications for 100. More common name for the AASHTO publication, a policy on geometric design of highways and streets. First team in, Penn State.
What is the Green Book?
What is the Green Book?
Yes, Green Book is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Could we do Interstate for 200?
Interstate for 200. U.S. president that started the national system of interstate and defense highways. First team in, Villanova.
Who is Dwight D. Eisenhower?
Who is Dwight D. Eisenhower?
Yes, Eisenhower is correct.
Correct. Villanova takes control of the board. Please select.
Can we have interstate highways for 100?
Interstate highways for 100. Odd numbered interstates run in these directions. First team in, Villanova.
What is north to south?
What is north-south?
Yes, north-south is correct.
Correct. Villanova, select again.
Can we do interstate highway systems for 500?
Interstate highway system 500. The westernmost interstate highway which connects Canada and Mexico? The westernmost interstate highway, which connects Canada and Mexico. Oh, Pitt.
What is Interstate 5?
What is Interstate 5?
Yes, I-5 is correct.
I-5 is correct. Please select.
Interstate highway system for 400.
Interstate highway system 400. Name for an interstate with a 3-digit number. Penn State.
What is a route?
What is a route?
Nope, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Available for other teams. Name for an interstate with a 3-digit number. Maryland.
What is a beltway?
Please repeat that.
What is a beltway?
What is a beltway?
Yes, Beltway, we will take Beltway.
Beltway is correct. Maryland, please select.
We want to do transportation publication 400.
Transportation publications 400. Daily double. Take a look at the scores. University of Maryland can wager up to 700. Please confer and determine your wager.
We'll do 300.
300 is the wager. And the question for Maryland. AASHTO published the first edition of this manual in 2010.
What is highway safety manual?
What is the highway safety manual?
Yes, Highway Safety Manual is correct.
Correct, Maryland. Please select.
We want to do transportation publication 500.
Transportation publications for 500. Monthly publication issued by ITE written for a community of transportation professionals. Monthly publication issued by ITE written for a community of transportation professionals. No teams buzzed in. The answer? What is the ITE journal? The final clue on the board. Interstate Highway Systems 300. Longest U.S. interstate that runs from Seattle, Washington to Boston, Massachusetts. Villanova.
What is Interstate 90?
What is Interstate 90?
Yes, I-90 is correct.
I-90 is correct. So at the end of round one, we have Penn State with 1,900. We have Pitt with 1,500. We have University of Maryland with 1,000 and Villanova with 100. Lots of points remain in the second round, especially where there are 2 daily doubles. So we'll go ahead and get our second round loaded, where the points double and the daily doubles also double. We go to 2. So we'll give everybody a minute here to reset, and we will go ahead and get started with round 2 to continue. We do have all of our team members are very dedicated, finishing up their semesters as the school's schedules vary. We do have one of our team members that has a final later this evening. So we wish him the best of luck. And we just want to give everyone a brief opportunity to reset here, but we want to keep things rolling. All right, so just so everyone's aware, we do have multiple production team members who are checking our scores as we go. So if there is ever an issue, we do have some backup on that. So I think everything went very smoothly in the first round. So with that, if everyone is set, we will go ahead to our second round. Again, points are doubled, and there are 2 daily doubles on the board. So Villanova had our final correct answer from round 1. And Villanova will select first in our second round. So Villanova, please select.
Can we do transportation planning for 400?
Transportation planning for 400. A strategy to reduce the number of conflict points on arterial streets, thereby increasing both capacity and safety. First team in. Penn State.
What is access management?
What is access management?
Yes, access management is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Can we do cars and pop culture for 200?
Cars and pop culture for 200. This cartoon features boatmobiles and a character who can't get his driver's license. First team in. Penn State.
What is SpongeBob SquarePants?
What is SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct, one of my favorites. Penn State, please select.
Cars and pop culture for 4.
Cars and pop culture for 400. This 1960s cartoon features cars powered by feet. First team in. Penn State.
What is the Flintstones?
Yes,
What is the
Flintstones is correct.
Correct. Please select.
Pop culture for 6.
Pop culture for 6. Back to the Future car brand. First team in. Pitt.
What is the DeLorean?
What is the DeLorean?
Yes, correct.
Correct. Pitt, please select.
Cars and pop culture 800.
For 800. Famous animated Disney car voiced by Owen Wilson. First team in. Penn State.
Who is Lightning McQueen?
Who is Lightning McQueen?
Yes, Lightning McQueen.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Let's clear out cars and pop culture.
Cars and pop culture for 1,000. Ferris Bueller's Day Off car brand. Villanova.
What is a Porsche?
What is a Porsche?
No, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Open for other teams. First team in. Penn State.
What is a Ferrari?
What is a Ferrari?
Yes, Ferrari is correct.
Ferrari is correct. Penn State, please select.
Traffic numbers for 4.
Traffic numbers for 400. Daily double. So Penn State has 4,700. So confer and determine your wager.
Let's wager 700, please.
The wager is 700. And the clue for Penn State is the AASHTO standard perception reaction time used to calculate stopping sight distance.
What is 2.5 seconds?
2.5 seconds.
Yes, 2.5 seconds is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Let's do traffic numbers for 6.
Traffic numbers for 6. The AASHTO standard driver eye height for passenger cars. First team in. Pitt.
What is 3.5 feet?
3.5 feet.
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. Pitt takes control of the board. Please select.
Traffic numbers for 800.
Traffic numbers 800. Typical pedestrian walking speed as recommended by the MUTCD. Typical pedestrian walking speed. Pitt.
What is 5 feet per second?
5 feet per second.
Nope, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Open for additional teams. Villanova.
What is 4 meters per second?
Could you please repeat?
What is 4 meters per second?
4 meters per second.
Oh,
Nope, sorry, that's not correct.
Open for additional teams. Typical pedestrian walking speed as recommended by the MUTCD. Maryland.
What is 4 feet per second?
What is 4 feet per second?
Nope, it's not 4 feet per second.
We have one final team. It's open if you choose to answer. Penn State.
What is 3.5 feet per second?
What is 3.5 feet per second?
Yes, 3.5 feet per second is correct.
Correct. Back to the board. Penn State, please select.
Traffic numbers for 1,000, please.
Traffic numbers for 1,000. Multiply a speed by this number to convert miles per hour to feet per second. First team in. Give me 1 second. Penn State.
What is 1.47?
What is 1.47?
Yes, 1.47 is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Let's finish out traffic numbers for 2.
Traffic numbers for 200. The number of feet in one station. First team in. Penn State.
We didn't buzz in.
Oh, must have gone up too far. Thank you for confirming. It is Villanova.
What is 100 feet?
What is 100 feet?
Yes, 100 is correct.
Correct. Villanova takes control of the board. Please select.
Can we get transportation planning 200, please?
Transportation planning for 200. Process of grouping streets and highways into classes based on their character of service. First team in. Villanova.
What is level of service?
What is level of service?
No, sorry, level of service is not correct.
Incorrect. Open for other teams. And we have Penn State.
What is functional classification?
What is functional classification?
Yes, functional classification is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
Transportation planning for 6.
Transportation planning for 600. Transportation policy making body of local government and transportation agencies required by FHWA for urban areas. First team in, Maryland.
What is Metropolitan Planning Organization, MPO?
What is MPO?
Yes, MPO is correct.
Correct. Maryland takes control of the board. Please select.
Transportation planning for 800.
Transportation planning for 800. This act, originally passed in 1963, is a U.S. federal law designed to control air pollution. First team in. Second. Pitt.
What is the Clean Air Act?
The Clean Air Act.
Yes, Clean Air Act is it.
Correct. University of Pittsburgh takes control of the board. Please select.
Transportation planning for 1,000.
Transportation planning 1000. The ability to connect and the connections between modes of transportation. Penn State.
What is mobility as a service?
What is mobility as a service?
No, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Open for other teams. The ability to connect and the connections between modes of transportation. Time is up. The answer is, what is intermodal? Intermodal is what we were looking for. Back to the board, please select again.
IT trivia for 200.
ITE trivia for 200. The city in which the ITE headquarters office is located. First team in. Penn State.
What is Washington, D.C.?
What is Washington, D.C.?
Yes, Washington is correct.
Correct. Penn State, please select.
ITE trivia for 4.
ITE trivia for 400. Decade in which ITE was founded. Decade in which ITE was founded. Time is up. Oh, right at the nose, Villanova.
What is the 90s?
Please repeat.
What is the 90s?
What is the 90s?
No, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. Open for other teams. Reset the clock. Decade in which ITE was founded. No other teams have buzzed in. The answer is the 1930s. 1930s. Please select again.
Let's do 600 ITE trivia.
ITE trivia for 600. City in which ITE was founded. City in which ITE was founded. Pitt.
What is Pittsburgh?
What is Pittsburgh?
Yes, Pittsburgh is correct.
Correct. Pitt takes control of the board and answers a question about their hometown.
What is,
Pitt, please select.
We'll take IT trivia for 800.
ITE trivia for 800. ITE program to identify, develop, and engage leaders to ensure ITE and its members are positioned to engage and shape the future of transportation. ITE program to identify, develop, and engage leaders to ensure ITE and its members are positioned to engage and shape the future of transportation. Time is up. We have no teams buzz in. Answer is, what is leadership ITE? Back to the board. Pitt, please select again.
IT trivia for 1,000.
ITE trivia for 1,000. One of the 3 certifications from the Transportation Professional Certification Board. One of the 3 certifications from the Transportation Professional Certification Board. Pitt.
What is PTOE?
What is PTOE?
Yes, we'll take PTOE.
Correct. PTOE, PTP, or Road Safety Professional. Pitt, please select again.
Highway capacity manual for 200.
Highway capacity manual 200. Rate of motion expressed as distance per unit of time. Penn State.
What is speed or velocity?
What is speed or velocity?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, that is correct. Penn State takes control of the board. Please select.
HCM for 8, please.
HCM 800. Daily double. Determine your wager.
Let's wager 800, please.
The wager is 800, and the clue for Penn State is process by which a minor street vehicle accepts an available gap to maneuver.
What is gap acceptance?
What is gap acceptance?
Yes, gap acceptance is correct.
Gap acceptance is correct. Penn State, please select.
HCM for 6.
HCM for 600. A quantitative performance measure that represents quality of service on an A to F scale. First team in. Pitt.
What is level of service?
What is level of service?
Yes, level of service is correct.
Correct. Pitt, please select.
HCM for 400.
HCM for 400. Being used by more than one travel mode. First team in. Sorry. Pitt.
What is multimodal?
What is multimodal?
Yes, multimodal.
Correct. And the final clue on the board, HCM for 1000. Period of time in which all traffic signal indicators remain constant. Penn State.
What is the all red time or the clearance interval?
All red time or clearance interval.
Do we want a breakout for that? Yeah, let's break out, please.
Judges will confer. On the final clue. We made those judges work on a couple of questions.
Sorry, we will not take all red interval.
So the answer is incorrect. So we will open it up. Period of time in which all traffic signal indicators remain constant. No other teams have buzzed in. Correct answer. What is an interval? What is an interval? At the conclusion of the second round, we have Penn State in the lead with 6,600, Pitt following with 5,300, University of Maryland with 800, and unfortunately Villanova with a negative 2,100 is not eligible for the final clue, but you took the right approach in attempting to answer, and great job. Tough. They had two team members this evening. They had a third member who had to drop out last minute. That's always tough. Gives you one less person that's able to buzz in and try to get in there first, which a lot of the time is the biggest part of the battle. So great job, ladies. And please, root for your second favorite team, maybe who you have the least rivalry with of the remaining group. So great job, everyone. We'll take a minute here to reset. Go ahead and take a break while I review the instructions for the final clue here. What will happen here in the final clue is that the 3 eligible teams, once they see the category, they will text me their wager, and they will also write it down on a piece of paper. Once the clue is revealed, the teams will have 60 seconds to, again, text me their answer and to also write it down. And then we will go to the reveal, where teams will first reveal their answer and then their wager from the lowest score to the highest score. So with that, we will go ahead and reveal the category for the final clue. And the teams can, again, both text me and write down their wager for a category of traffic equations. Traffic equations is the category. So you have 60 seconds. Please confer, text me your wager, and also write it down. I'll confirm once I have the wagers from the 3 teams. Waiting for one final wager. All right. All right, we have our 3 wagers in the category of traffic equations. So we will reset the clock to 60 seconds. Hold 1 second, just getting a follow-up here. All right, so 60 seconds on the clock. The clue is the directional design hour volume is the product of these 3 variables. Please text and write down your answer. I wonder if they're singing along in the viewing party. 30 seconds remaining. All right, so give me 1 moment to go through the answers here. That way I can confirm once everyone reveals their answer. You have answers from all teams. All right. So we will start with University of Maryland to reveal your answer. Answer only.
Can you see it on the screen? It is peak hour factor, direction factor, and I wrote link functional class.
Judges?
No, sorry, that's not correct.
Incorrect. And Maryland's wager was?
800.
Wager is 800. Next, we will go to University of Pittsburgh.
We said AADT, the proportion of traffic in the peak direction and the proportion of traffic during the peak hour.
Judges?
Yes, we'll take those.
Correct. And Pitt wagered?
Our wager was $36.99.
$36.99. And now we go to Penn State. Your answer.
What is AADT times K factor times D factor, or K times D?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. And Penn State's wager was?
4,001.
4,001. It came down to the final clue. And with 10,501 points, your 2021 ITE Mid-Colonial District Traffic Bowl champions are Penn State. Congratulations. Great game. Very close here at the end. Everyone did a great job. Congratulations. If I could have all the production team members go ahead and unmute. Give our teams a big round of applause. Great job, everybody.
Way to go, teams.
But as the judges were in their conference, I said we did make you work a little bit this evening, so thank you for your decisions. But it's always good when there's only a couple that require judges conference. Again, great job to everyone. Good luck with the rest of your semester, and we look forward to Penn State representing us at the ITE Traffic Bowl Grand Championship later this year.